In 1440, one man broke the world. Not with a sword, not with an army, with a machine that copied words. Within 50 years, the number of books in Europe went from a few thousand to over 10 million. The church, which had controlled knowledge for 1,000 years, couldn't stop it. Governments couldn't stop it. Nobody could stop it. And here's the interesting part. We are living through the exact same event. Right now, here's the problem most people aren't talking about. It's not just that AI is fast or that it might take your job. The problem is structural. For all of human history, access to expert knowledge has been rationed. Not by intelligence, by gatekeepers. You needed a degree to understand medicine. You needed a law firm to understand your rights. You needed a newsroom to reach an audience. Those gates are being removed. Not slowly, overnight. Let's run the numbers on what Gutenberg actually did. Before the press, fewer than 30,000 books existed in all of Europe. By 1500, 20 million copies in circulation. That's a 66,000% increase in 50 years. The cost of a book dropped by roughly 300 times. The result? The Protestant Reformation, the scientific revolution, the collapse of feudal knowledge hierarchies. All of it traced back to one machine that removed the cost of copying. Now ask yourself, what does AI remove the cost of? Not copying text, generating it, analyzing it, applying it. We're not in the same movie, we're in the sequel. And it's moving faster. History shows us Gutenberg created 3 shocks, and AI is replicating all 3. Shock 1, volume. In 1450, monks spent months copying a single Bible. After the press, printers could produce hundreds per week. The gatekeepers couldn't compete on volume. Today, a single AI model trained on billions of documents can produce legal briefs, medical summaries, and financial analyses in seconds. In 2023 alone, AI-assisted writing tools were used in over 40% of professional documents in surveyed firms. The scribes lost. The old experts are next, not because they're dumb, but because they cannot compete on volume. Shock 2, authority. The second shock is about who you trust. Before print, authority came from institutional position. Only bishops could interpret scripture because only they had access to the text. Once everyone could read the Bible, ordinary people started asking, why do we need a bishop? This is called a legitimacy crisis. In 2026, you can ask an AI to review your employment contract, explain your diagnosis, or audit your company's books without paying a professional. The question people are quietly starting to ask is the same. Why do we need the middleman? Shock 3, misinformation. Here's the dark side Gutenberg's admirers don't like to mention. The printing press also produced mass pamphlets, propaganda, and conspiracy tracts. The 30 Years' War, which killed 8 million people, was partly fueled by printed misinformation across fractured Europe. AI is doing the same, democratizing not just truth, but also extremely convincing falsehood at scale. The same technology that gives you a free lawyer also gives everyone a free propaganda machine. So here's the question nobody is asking loud enough. After Gutenberg, the world took 150 years of chaos, wars, schisms, revolutions, before it stabilized into a new order. We've had AI for 3 years. What comes after the chaos this time? History doesn't repeat, but it rhymes with mathematical precision. Look at the pattern. Gutenberg creates the press, information floods the market, gatekeepers lose control, new power structures form, 50-year period of violent instability, new equilibrium. We're currently at step 3. Gatekeepers, universities, media companies, law firms, governments are visibly losing control of the information they used to own. The question isn't if a new power structure will form. The only question is, who builds it?
Gutenberg didn't know he was starting a revolution. He was just trying to sell Bibles faster. The monks didn't know they were being made obsolete. They were just doing their jobs. The people who understood what was happening, they shaped the next 500 years. You now understand what's happening. The printing press problem is yours to solve or ignore. History is watching either way.